Good morning, y'all. What is shaking? Hopefully you guys are all doing good. Hopefully you're gonna be hopping on here in a second. I'm excited. It is gorge out there today. I think I said that last week. It's like take 2 of last week, but it is so nice out. It's like beautiful. It's like it's not humid. You know how humid it was this week? It was cray cray. Good morning, Miss Mackenzie and Miss Ash. Good morning, Miss McKenna. Look at you hopping on even though you are over at church as well. Good morning, Miss Gina and Mr. Dalton, and I'm sure Miss Addison is hanging out with us. We are excited that you are popped on. Dalton, are you sharing with your sister? Is she there too, or is she all done? She had her awesome time this morning with our awesome new Detective I Spy friend. Yes, for preschool. That was pretty cool. Good morning, Harper. What's up, little sister? I miss you and the rest of the Wood family. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. Where am I? I am at my house. I had to zippy on home. Zippity-doo! Surprise! Yeah. I'm excited for today. It's going to be a great day. I am excited because today is a really special day. It's a little different day than what we were planning, but today is Hallie's graduation day. Graduation! Ah! So I'm really excited for that. It's coming. Yeah, Hallie's graduating. Holy moly, it's here. Yikes. I know that seems like really far for you guys because you're in like, what's up, Doblo family? Is that my little hunter man and Mr. Aiden? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I know that graduation seems like really far for you guys. And I would have thought that even a couple years ago that it was like really far until any of my kids would graduate. But here we are. Graduation day. What? It's exciting. So we are in our new series on having faith. Because you gotta have a faith. Ah. Yeah. I think there's other songs about faith, but that's just the one that popped in my head. Good morning, rhymers. Reinheimer. I can't say your last name, y'all. Good morning, Liam. How about we just do that? We'll just say good morning, Liam, because I can say that name. It's that H in there. It just throws me off. You're the Reimerheimers. How's that cute baby you got at home? She's real sweet. I keep seeing pictures and I'm like, that's a squishy little girl. Ah. All right, so we are talking about faith, and faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see. Now, Miss Val has these things called glasses, right? These glasses are what help me see. If I don't have the glasses, I can sort of see. Like here, hi, I can still read that faith. I can still say, wonderful, thank you. I see Angie Deeroff is watching with, Trent and Wes, I'm sure. But like, once I go out there and try to read things, it's gone. It's just blurry, blobby shapes of things. I need these to be able to see. And sometimes Miss Val loses her glasses. Now, I don't know how you can lose your glasses that you need to see. Good morning, Snyder family. I don't know how you do that, but it happens to me more often than I would like to admit, that I can't find them. I set them somewhere. For some reason, I walk away from them, and then Miss Val can't find her glasses. Anybody out there have glasses and you can relate? And so then I'm trying to find my glasses without my glasses, which makes it really hard. It's like, where are they? I can't see. I'm having to touch things and feel around. And there have been more than one occasion where I've had to go put contacts in, because I also wear contacts sometimes, put contacts in so that I could go find my glasses because I could not see it. I have faith that they are around because I know that I have them and I know that they used to be on my face. But I can't see them, and so I need to have something help me. And those moments, I think, good morning, Noon family. What is up? Hi, Mr. Lincoln. I feel like my contacts are sort of like the Holy Spirit. They are there to help me find the glasses when I can't find them. They're just there as a little bonus. All right, so we're going to play a little game again. We did that last week. We played a little game with the old pro presenter here. So are you guys ready to type in some answers into your chat? If you don't know how to spell, that's all right. I don't know how to spell either. So we're in the same boat. Do the best that you can. As we were talking about knowing something that maybe you can't fully see, Mr. Nick, I think, is telling a fib. I think that he probably has lost his glasses because he is pretty forgetful and loses stuff on occasion. We're going to play a little game where I am going to show you a brand that doesn't have the name attached to it. So it's a brand of something that you would know. And so the first picture is going to be that. It's going to be just like the logo, or maybe part of the logo without the name in it. And you have to try to guess what is that logo without seeing the name. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Here is our first one. What is that? Hello, Palmer family. Hi, Miss Gabby. Hi, Hava. What logo is it? I'm starting you guys off with a really easy one, just so you know. It's going to get harder. It's going to get harder. Who can type in their thing? What is that? Oh, Dalton's got it. It's them Nike. It's that Nike game, right? That is the Nike swoosh. Yeah. All right, so there you go. It is the Nike logo. All right. So good job. I'm seeing lots of Nikes coming in. Okay, here's the next one. You ready? Ooh. Oh, Miss Gloria's hanging out at the Turk house. What's up, Miss Gloria? Hey, Moyer family. What's up, Lincoln and Pax and the always amazing and awesome Camden? Anybody know what this logo is to? Ooh, this one might be a little harder. I don't know. I know you guys all got Nike. That was an easy one. Let's just see how we do with this next one. Anybody else have a guess of what this one is? Ooh, Snyder family said ketchup. Oh, the Gregors, what is up? Nader the Greater, you got it. Heinz ketchup is correct. Correct, Amundo. Heinz tomato ketchup. I like it. Good job, good job. And here's the next one. Ooh, can you see that? It looks, yeah. Ooh, someone said Denny's. Denny's. Hey, it's Viv and Miranda. Good morning. Do we know what this one is? I guess it could have been mustard too, because Heinz does make mustard. That last one. Do you guys know what this one is? I'm still seeing the ketchup ones coming in. You guys got this one? Any ideas? Pizza Hut is correct. Pizza Hut is the correct answer. Yeah. I don't really care for Pizza Hut that much, but... Ooh. Who's got this one? I feel like this one's pretty easy. It looks like maybe it's going to be hard, but it's not hard. What is this one? It is also a food. It is also a food. Any guesses? Any guesses? Hey, Ware family. What's up, Harrison? And I'm sure my girls are there too. Miss Emerson and Miss Kennison. And the always fabulous Miss Stacy. All right. Subway is correct. You guys are good. You know your food. You know your fast food. Subway. Eat fresh. I heard once that there was a rumor that went around that they put yoga mat in their Subway. I don't know if that's true. In their rolls. I don't think that's true. All right. This is another easy one. This is another really easy one. I feel like everybody's going to get this one. I know you guys are amazing. Miss Cynthia, you are 100% right. This is really, really good. Anybody giving me, I know you guys are all going to know this. What is this one? It is the most magical place. Hey, Adriana and Miss Rena. I didn't see you guys hop on. It's Disney. I had to find a different color one because they didn't have a blue one with the Walt Disney on it. But there it is. It is the Disney logo. Yeah, we know you guys like your Disney. Ooh, what about this one? This is another... And this company has like several logos, so I feel like this one might be a little bit harder. Maybe? Probably not. This is probably not any harder. These are all easy. I should have picked some hard ones. You guys are geniuses. You know your products. Any ideas? Any ideas? What do you think? Any ideas? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for, oh, Logan got that one. Good job. Anybody? Adidas. Did you guys know what that logo stands for? All day I dream about sports. I think it started out as soccer. It was a soccer company, but now it's sports. All day I dream about sports. Boom, Adidas. All right, this is the last one. This is for the boys and the girls. I mean, girls do this too, but this, I was thinking, guys, this might be one that you'll catch. If y'all get this one too, you will literally will have known every single one. Anybody got this one? Anybody? Anybody? What you got? What you got? I think they're just coming in really slow. I feel like you guys are probably answering a lot faster than this. Dalton, good job. You are like on it. Yeah, Miss Adriana, you got it. Xbox is correct. That's right, that's right. Xbox, well done. Well done. All right, so those were just some logo ideas, some different things. Good job. You guys are really good with logos. I'm gonna pick harder ones next time, like much harder ones, because that was like too easy, Drill Sergeant. All right, well, I'm not done with quizzing you. This one is not a logo. This is a, can you identify what very rare and valuable thing I have inside this bag? See this bag here? It is filled with something amazing. It's actually filled with 3 separate components. Anybody out? Anybody know what is in this bag? I mean, this is like, I mean, these things are very, it is air. Has anybody in science yet learned what air is? Like, what makes up air? You know, it's components. It's like little tiny elements. I literally, in this very moment, I feel like I forget. Yeah, it's oxygen, right? Which is an element on the periodic table. It's tiny little molecules. Just teeny tiny, like you can't even see them. They're just itty bitty little tiny little molecules. But when they come together, like right now, there's air right here, and I can't feel it. But when I put air inside of a bag, I can like, you know, push on it. It can protect things, like when you get bubble wrap, that's just air inside of plastic, right? But when you put it together and you give it constraints, it has this strength and this amazing thing. Ooh, the wares are getting super technical. We got some water vapor because it was with my mouth, so that's probably true. Carbon dioxide, that was good. That was good. But when you put it together, it's able to do more than what you thought. I mean, I'm literally hitting air right now, but now I'm also hitting air. It's making a noise. Now I'm gonna pop this bag. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, I didn't pop it. Hold on. 1, 2. There. Ooh, did you hear it like reverberate in the room? The force of this thing that I'm now touching and does nothing, it blew this bag open with the power of it. Something that's like nothing, that you can't see, you can't touch it. I'm not, it's just there. But when it's used in different ways, when it's packaged differently, when you change the environment that it's in, it can do totally different things, which is kind of crazy. Now, we are going to be in our Bibles again. Who brought their Bibles? Bible time. Yep. The Bible, the Bible, the Bible. So if you ever got a Bible, you can open it up. We're going to be in Hebrews again. Hebrews 11. Hebrews 11 and we're going to start at like verse We're going to start at verse like 27, 26, around that area. Hebrews. We're kind of popping in. So Miss Val did a thing last week. I did not remember that last Sunday was actually still May. I thought that it was June. So I started teaching this lesson last week, and it wasn't until I was kind of like doing the lesson and like at the very, very end that it occurred to me that we were still in May. We weren't in June yet, and I was starting a new series. I was jumping the gun. I was jumping the gun, but guess what? There's so much good stuff in here that we're going to keep digging into it because Hebrews is good stuff. All right, so last week we were talking about some of the people in the past. We're learning that if you want to understand your faith, you want to understand what it is that you're believing in now, that you need to look back at the stories of what happened before, and that's how you can then say, man, I know that I can trust God in this thing that I'm going through because I see all of these things that he's done in the past. It's an amazing thing. So we're going to keep reading some more stories of what happened in the past. Now, you have to know this is the disciples who are talking to like these early Christians, to these new baby believers. They're like little tiny baby believers. Hi, little baby, you're so cute. Right? Little baby believers. And so they're trying to share with them about this faith. Like, yes, you've had this amazing moment and we're telling you the story of Jesus and it's so awesome and he came back to life and oh my gosh, right? We're learning these amazing stories and it's just like crazy. And they're excited. But now they're having to learn and go and see kind of how these stories all work together to get them to the place that they are now. And so that's what we're going to do a little bit. We're going to be back in Hebrews. Okay, here we go. And it's saying this. We're talking about Moses. It says, Moses chose to be mistreated along the people of God rather than to enjoy the pleasures of being like part of the Pharaoh's family. Because remember he was put in the basket. His parents saved him. They put him in the river. The Pharaoh's daughter found him. He lived with the Pharaoh's family. He saw his people being mistreated. He's like, I don't like this. And so he kind of stepped out. He went out on a limb, right? He came back and he ended up saving the people. It says by faith, he kept the Passover and the sprinkling of the blood so the destroyer of the firstborn would not touch the firstborn of Israel. That was a big moment for Moses where he's like, guys, I need you to take a lamb. I need you to kill it. Sorry for all of you animal lovers. I know that's sad. Kill the lamb. You're going to paint your doorway with its blood. Kind of gross. I'm being honest. Those would be instructions. I'm like, are you sure about that? Is there a different option? Can I use Kool-Aid? I got some cherry juice, perhaps some wine. I don't really know, right? And so they paint their doorway and they're like, then the spirit of death is going to come over and it's going to pass over all of your firstborn, but it's going to kill all of the Egyptians, firstborn. It's going to be a thing. It was an amazing moment for Moses, but it was kind of crazy. And he kept the faith. He believed that even though he was telling this weird thing, that God was going to use that moment, and he did. It was by faith that they walked around, right, the walls of Jericho. How many times? Who knows how many times they walked around Jericho? How many days did they walk? They walked around for how many days? They went around Jericho for 1 day? For 2 days? Who knows the VeggieTale story with the slushies? I love that. I love that one. I said episode. That thing. They walked around 7 days, right? And on the 7th day, they walked around 7 times. They blew their horns. They had a party, and the walls of Jericho came falling down. Good job, Joshua. Again, it sounded like a weird and crazy thing to do. Hey, we're going to give you this fortified city that has walls around it by you walking around it. And then on the last day, you're going to add a little conga line and a little dancing and a little singing and a little horn blaring. And whambo bambo, the city's going to be yours. I'm sure Joshua had a moment of like, I don't know about this. This seems a little wacky. But he went with it. He tried it. He had faith. Ooh, it's good. All right. Oh, and so then it skips to verse 32, and it's going to say this. It's talking about a lot of people here. It says, I do not have time to tell about Gideon, Barak, Samson, Jephthah. Hard name. David, Samuel, and the prophets, who through faith conquered kingdoms, administered justice, and gained what was promised, who shut the mouths of lions, who quenched the fury of the flames. Wow, that was a tongue twister. Escaped the edge of the sword, whose weakness was turned into strength, and who became powerful in battle, and who routed foreign armies. Women received back their dead, raised to life again. And it's talking about some more people in this early faith. It says others, they were tortured and refused to be released, so that they may gain a better resurrection. So there are people who died for this faith. They faced jeers and flogging, which is when you're getting beaten with like these leather straps, right? While still others were chained and put in prison. They were stoned. They were sawed in two. They were put to death by the sword. But here's the thing. They were all commended for their faith, it says. Yet none had received what was promised to them on this side of heaven. So you see, they were given all these promises about what was going to happen, about what happens when you keep the faith. And some of them died and they didn't see the fruit of it yet. They didn't get to touch it. They didn't get to see the crazy, amazing victory yet. But you see, Jesus promises us and God promises us that when we trust in him, when we have faith in him, that even when this life is over, that there is another life that we're going to have with him. And that's the real party. Like, this is like the pregame. This is like, there's some good parts. There's some not so good parts. There's going to be some highs and some lows. Again, like one of my favorite books in the Bible, my favorite verses in the Bible, right? In this world you will have trouble, but take hope, or take heart. I have overcome the world, right? He promises that there are going to be things you're going to go through here that aren't going to be great. But there is a bigger thing that we're reaching for. We can't see it, we can't touch it, we can't even really imagine it because it's just so crazy and wild, right? But there is this thing, and all that we need to do is keep believing in Jesus, right? Ooh, hello. Believing in Jesus, trusting in him, and believing that all the stories that you're hearing, all the things that you're learning, all the reminders that you're getting, right? That we're all working through this together, and we're all learning as we go. We were talking with our 3rd and 4th and 5th graders on Thursday. We meet. So if you're in 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade and you haven't been coming to our Kid Connect, get on it, y'all. But we were talking about just about that, of just knowing that you're never done learning. You're never like, oh my gosh, I know everything. Boom, done. Doesn't happen. We're constantly learning more. But we can know Jesus, even though we can't see him, we can know him by his word. We can know him by the stories that we hear. We can know him through God's amazing word that he gives us, through the story of people that share about how God's helped and done things in their lives. All of it points to this Jesus, that when we let him into our hearts and in our lives, that he can then be a part of our story. So in a month or a year or 10 years, you can use your stories of what God has done in your life and the way that Jesus has touched your heart and say, let me tell you something about my God. And you can be part of this too. And that is, I think, the most exciting thing about our faith, guys, is that it's not just for us. It's not just like, hey, this is my faith. I'm going to tuck it in my pocket and I'm going to keep it with me and I'm just going to hold on to it and it's just for me. It's for you to be able to encourage others, to be able to help others, to be able to share what it is that God's done in your life. I mean, how cool is that? It's not just about me. It's about the people that I get to connect with. And that's an amazing thing. So I am hoping that you guys are excited for Faith Month. Next week, I am working up a little magic. I'm just going to let you know, because I am not a magician. I know that I am many things. I'm pretty creative. I have a lovely singing voice. You've all experienced it. I mean, why am I doing this? I should be on the worship team, right? No, not true. But I'm going to practice this week some magic because I want to come with some magic next week. So get ready. It may be terrible. I'm just going to I'm going to let you know. I'm going to set the expectation low. It may be horrible, but I'm going to try. I've been practicing a little bit already. Things are happening, but it's not as spectacular as I want it to be yet. So next week, come back ready for magic. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying your flat people. It's like I set them down and I lose them. Anybody else been losing their little flat leaders? I just had them here. I don't know what I did with them. Maybe Maverick ate them. Who knows? Maybe one of us will be going through a trip through Maverick's digestive tract. I don't know. That could be fun, right? But make sure that you're using your flat leaders, that you're taking them on adventures, you're showing pictures of them, and you're showing them. And then this week we're going to have a challenge for you guys to doodle and draw a flat version of yourself and go ahead and post that picture up on Facebook. Or you could go on and do a Bitmoji like we did. Ask your parents if you can use the app and make a little version of yourself. I don't know, however you want to do it. If you're feeling creative, you could like make it out of clay. I don't know. Take a picture of it, or if you're feeling real saucy, you could email us or mail it to our addresses. Come on, that would be crazy fun. And then we could take you on adventures. Woo! That's all I got for you today, guys. I love ya. This is our memory verse for the month. Just a reminder, it is Hebrews 11:1. Faith is being sure of what we hope for. It is being sure of what we do not see. We're going to be coming at you with what the prize is going to be for you guys if you guys can memorize your verse and do it again like you did last month. I think it's something to do with food again. I think that was kind of what we landed on. I don't know. We'll tell you what we came up with. But it's going to be great. I'm positive of that. Hope you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your weekend. Enjoy the sunshine. Go out and, take a walk. Go play in your yard. And have a good one. We love you guys. And I'll catch you next week. Peace out.